Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Yesterday I made that video talking about alcohol, right? And in that video I mentioned about coffee just a little bit in the middle of my tangent. But honestly, I've been thinking about it a lot since yesterday, and I think we should talk about the coffee thing for a bit, because I'm not really a big fan of coffee either. Like, it's the exact same thing with alcohol for me, except coffee is for people who, can't have a proper sleep schedule, obviously. And I know, not everybody has like the luxury of having a proper sleep schedule. But I feel like if you're working a normal 9 to 5 or just a normal job, you should be getting proper sleep and having a good sleep schedule. Like, unless you're working 2 jobs, I don't think a proper sleep schedule is impossible. I feel like avoiding coffee altogether should be a pretty common thing and not difficult to do if you're working a normal job. And obviously not everyone has a normal job, but you know what I mean, right? If you're only working 8 hours a day, then you should be getting proper sleep at home. And you shouldn't have to rely on coffee. That's what I mean. And besides that, I just don't really like coffee because it doesn't taste good. And coffee's really expensive nowadays where I live. Like, people are out here drinking coffee 2 times a day, maybe 3 times if you're really crazy, which is kind of, crazy. Cause like 1 time a day, it's kind of expensive. Like, 1 time a day is pretty reasonable, but it's still kind of expensive. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just let's just assume you're going one of to those cafe shops that sell coffee, like a Starbucks or whatever, right? Something similar. You're spending 10 to 20 ringgit for a single cup. You realize that? And then let's say you only get 1 a day. Yeah, you're a reasonable person, you don't drink coffee a lot. Only 1 for the day, just to make yourself not fall asleep at work, right? Like, that week is still 140 ringgit, you know what I mean? It's pretty expensive, right? And then you times that 140 ringgit by 52 weeks over an entire year. That's a lot of money. Like, I don't exactly know how much. I can't calculate that off the top of my head, but it's a lot of money. You know what I mean? And for what? Like, to force yourself to stay awake because you didn't go to bed at a normal time? Like, there are people who will, like, I've met people. They will swear to God, tell you, oh, I can't function properly without my coffee in the morning. Like, yes you can. Just go to bed at 11. It's not that hard, right? I'm saying that, but it's like 10:30 right now and I'm still recording a video. But instead, like, people choose to spend a ridiculous amount of money every month, every day, on a drink that tastes bitter, just to I don't know what, fix a problem that they created themselves because they lack self-control. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, I really don't. I don't drink coffee, if you couldn't tell. In fact, I don't really drink anything aside from water. People will probably think my life's pretty sad, but no, it's the same thing with eating. I don't really care about what I drink as long as it's clean water, you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't drink coffee. I don't really want it. And I think the whole cafe coffee culture is just kind of a waste of money. Like, I know people, I've went to cafes, okay? There are coffees that are like 12 ringgit, and I think they're expensive as fuck. And they always argue, oh, but the coffee beans are super natural, or like, oh, super authentic, or you can't get this coffee bean anywhere else, yada yada, all that BS, you know what I mean? And I think it's just a waste of money, quite frankly. Like, I don't like coffee, if you couldn't tell. Okay? Like, coffee, like, I really don't get the point of coffee, bro. Well, obviously there's a point to it. I don't know why I said that, but I don't get the coffee goers because, like, all they have to do is just stop scrolling TikTok or like social media and stuff at night and just go to bed, you know? Like, stop scrolling until you fall asleep. Just go to bed when, you know, it's 11 p.m. That's it. I'm not, like, it's not rocket science, you know? Like, I don't know why people just can't go to sleep. Like, yeah, you're not tired, but that doesn't mean you gotta keep scrolling on that phone until you feel tired, you know what I mean? Just stop scrolling the phone, put it aside, go to bed, close your eyes, off the lights, and close your eyes until you bore yourself to sleep. What are we doing? Stop clicking on the phone. If you're on the phone, you're not gonna fall asleep. It's very simple, you know? And I don't know why people don't want to just shut off their phones, man. I don't understand. I mean, it's probably not just a phone thing, obviously, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about for the video. Like if you think I made a good point, or dislike if you think I made a terrible point. Or actually don't dislike, just leave it in the comments so I can read it and feel confused about why you don't like, why you think I'm wrong. So yeah, that's basically it. See you guys, bye.